If this is the first time you're listening to the Wealthy Wednesday show, please remember to subscribe and click on the like button. Are you ready to change your money flow? Would you like to get beyond the six figures that you keep bumping up against? Well, let me tell you, my book, Magical Money Manifestations, is going to help you create money manifestations on autopilot so that you will have more money, more freedom, and more joy in your life. Go to magicalmoneymanifestations.com to find out more information. Hey there, I'm Lucy McMonagle, the Mystic Wealth Creator, and I mentor mystic entrepreneurs to create more freedom in their business through conscious wealth creation so that they can have a big impact in the world and leave a legacy. I truly believe that when we fully accept our mystic powers and we use them as entrepreneurs, we will accelerate the transformation of this world by bringing about more peace, more harmony, and we'll be able to help free up individuals who are in poverty so that we can put an end of hunger and war in this world. Today we have a very incredible, mystical, powerful lady who is world renowned. Her name is Lumari, and she is an internationally acclaimed intuitive life coach, a psychic consultant, and channel, a spiritual wisdom teacher, and a best-selling author. If you haven't heard of her or have not gotten her books, make sure you look up Lumari because she is amazing. And she has also guided many of thousands of people to celebrate their soul purpose, connect with their highest destiny, generate personal and business success, and a life that is inspired. Her private consultations and coaching help individuals and empower to align with their blueprint, align with the divine, build the business, and change the world. Mari, I am so honored you are on the show today. Welcome to the
Oh,
Wealthy Wednesday.
yay, Lucy. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a delight to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, you are so incredible. You are so world renowned. You are a psychic and you're an intuitive, a spiritual wisdom teacher, and you are bringing the divine into the world and working with you, a psychic and an intuitive coach, to help you break through those personal and issues. Can you tell us a little bit? What is it like working with you and how do you do this?
Well, what's fun about working with me and me working with clients is that I can play on all of these different levels. So a
Mhm.
client can look and go, okay, I'm planning my business. I need X, Y, and Z. And I can look at it from, okay, psychically, intuitively, these are things that are in your way right now, and you need to pay attention to these. On the other hand, we can also shift vibration and energy and move the energy so that certain things that are appropriate or need more room, we can create them. And then because I have the psychic abilities, I can look into the future and see which things are the easiest path and which ones aren't. So I also help clients do their hiring so that I can tune in to see what really not only the compatibility of people that they're going to hire, but are they going to enjoy each other? Do they have the resonance to help them move forward? And sometimes it's like, no, you don't want to do that. Like, take a break, wait a couple months because this one doesn't have the flow that you want. But it's
Mhm.
all about my clients and what they want for themselves, not what I think is best for them. Because what I think is best for them is, not as important as what they think is best for them.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And can you explain a little bit about being in the flow?
Well, in the flow and being in the flow of energy is recognizing that sacred tempo. that is a combination of your energy and your gifts and what you're to bring forward. And then the energy of the universe at any given moment and how you're going to play there, how it meets you, sometimes how it challenges you and you're supposed to rise to that challenge, and sometimes how it says, excuse me, there's a big block in the middle of the road, you need to calm down and wait until the traffic moves and then you can flow through again. And so it's being able to really recognize that flow that's really important in all areas of our life.
Absolutely. And being in the flow helps you guide people from the spiritual and intuitive worlds to help them have more success everywhere. Can you explain what is everywhere? What kind of success are we talking about?
I want everyone to have an absolutely fabulous life, fulfill their complete destiny, live in joy, and live inspired. So for me, that is everything you came into this world to do because you decided it in the life before or many lives before. And then being able to fulfill the new things that have shown up that you didn't know were going to happen in other lives that have presented themselves. And that is, it's your money, it's your love life, it's your creativity, it's your connection with this planet, it's receiving the blessings of the divine and moving. And then it's also delight, inspiration, and surprises. Because you don't want to know everything.
Oh no. I love divine surprises from the universe, God, mystics, whatever you call that. And one of the most important things is to really, when you're in the flow, and like you were saying earlier, sometimes in the flow means waiting.
Yes. Yes.
And a lot of people think, well, everything should just go,
yes.
keep going. Yes. And then they kind of get into that little going cycle where they don't stop and start recognizing that. And that's where you come in, I'm assuming, where you work as an intuitive coach and a psychic, but you do these both at the same time.
Yes.
So how does that work? How does that work?
Well, first of all, I really do have a blast bringing in all the information that helps my clients. So I have an innate spiritual curiosity. So that means if I'm working with a client, let's just say for now, because we're talking about wealth and freedom, that we're working on their business. So I'm going to look at choices, and I'm going to be able to see, intuitively, spiritually as a coach, is this making you shine? Is this bringing out your best, your gifts, your path? Psychically, I'm going to look at okay, is the path open? Are there blocks coming your way? Is this a really great idea happening at the absolute wrong time? Is this something that you're thinking about now, but really it would be better if you do it 2 years from now? So I've worked with people who have their, in substantial businesses, and they're launching a new product, and I'll look at it and go, no, and don't launch now. It's going to be way more successful if you do it in 9 months or a year. And I've done just the opposite. No, you're waiting too long with this one. You don't know. But there's people who are waiting for you to do this. You need to do this now. I don't care what anybody else is saying. I don't care if you don't feel prepared. There's an opening in the universe for you to step into. That's what we want.
Yes.
And then to be able to fulfill their heart and their connection with people and really have a fulfilling life. So fulfilling life is like you have love, you have wealth, you have inner freedom, you have joy inside yourself, and you get inspired to live your life. So that's where I like to play with people, because I want them to have everything. Just do.
And that's, you're basically telling us you can have it all.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I disagree with people who say you can't.
That's true.
I just disagree.
I understand that. And I truly believe that we can have it all.
Good.
And sometimes we can't have it all at once because it'd be like trying to eat all of the meals forever, but
Well,
you can have
exactly.
it all.
And
And
it's okay if you're not eating your main course and your dessert at the same time.
exactly, yes, yes. I just love this. And you help individuals blend their spirituality with your new work, and you're creating a fashion brand. Can you tell us a little bit on how does that work and what is that?
Well, actually, I'm not creating the brand. One of my clients is.
Oh,
So
so
just
can you
as an
give me an
example,
example?
yeah, of one of my clients is like, she's a spiritual woman. She's
Hmm.
written spiritual books, but she had the idea that she really wanted to expand. And she wanted to create a brand that is a luxury fashion brand. So part of
Oh,
working with her is working with how she creates her books, any blocks that are in the way for her creation or receiving the information that she needs. And then the other is like looking at it going, oh yeah, this line is going to be great. These people you need to let go of. These people that are coming in are going to help you make a huge difference. And she's working in, I mean, she's been in Vogue. She's really doing well, and it's the coaching and the timing. And that is an example of somebody who's doing big things, but it's the same example for all of us. It's like,
mm,
how do you integrate all of these different things so that you're fulfilled and you have the right timing, not just timing for the universe, but timing for yourself? Because
exactly.
I want everybody to love what they do.
Hmm.
Just do.
Absolutely.
You just do.
Yeah, and it's really important because when you love what you do, you are putting that vibration into the world, which is rising the vibration around all of the people you're with
Exactly. Yes.
and what you're putting out completely.
Yes. And
Oh,
you can
that's
open, see, once you're in that energy, you are opening those energies for all the people around you.
mm-hmm.
Whether they step
Absolutely.
into it or not is all the choices that they make. But when you resonate to those higher vibrations and you feel your inspiration and your joy, and you pursue those dreams,
Hmm.
then everybody around you can feel that energy. And if they want to step into their own path, it makes it easier for them.
Yes. So, in other words, what you're saying is the individuals that do step into their own and they start blending their spirituality, they're living in a spirit, an inspired life, they're feeling excited that they're making a wave, like
Yes.
they're the trailblazers per se. And in the
Yes.
wake of the wave, their friends, their family, their clients, and other people that are on that wavelength, they can step into that wake easier, and then they can take off on their own.
Exactly. And it's
Oh,
like we look at things in an analytical view. We look at things like,
mhm.
okay, that is a person who is an example for me to follow, right? When
Yes.
we're distant. But if you know the people and you really open yourself, then the other people, if you're the trailblazer,
Hmm.
then you're opening the pathways for your friends and family to step into a new vibration to fulfill themselves. If someone in your family or your friends are doing that, then you want to look at it and go, oh, me too. I can step into
Yes.
this. I can enjoy this vibration and energy. And whether my path is huge or whether it's really simple and intimate, I can step into my gifts and live it.
Mm, that's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true. And is there any tips that you would have for people to step into that?
Well, I think first, one of the things that's really great about our gifts and our destiny is
Mhm.
that they bring us joy. They bring us
Yes.
fulfillment. So you may have to do things, it's like you might have to write letters and you hate writing letters. Okay, fine. But the purpose in it brings you joy. You know, Lucy, what you do brings you joy. The
Yes.
success of everybody else brings you joy.
Hmm.
Your own success brings you joy, and then it expands and expands, and there's more joy for everybody.
That's true.
And that's the same thing whether you're looking at business success, wealth, success in love, being creative, whatever it is, that joy expands. And joy is one of the highest frequencies of the universe.
Joy is. Absolutely. Yes. It is a really incredible frequency. And right now we are going through so many changes on the earth, on the planet, in our businesses. And some people are even saying the currency is going through changes. So how do you help people who are in the middle of this change, this transformation, and are creating new businesses, and they're really ready to be focused on success? How do you help these people in that transitional change period?
It's really a fun way. So I like to use the word play.
Yes,
because it opens things up in a different conversation. It doesn't have the same kind of focus, because when we're playing, we have a variety of different things going on. Our focus is more expanded, but we still want to play hard.
Yes.
And so when I work with clients and people, I help them move into their own personal vibration and really embrace it. And really know themselves as a vibration, not necessarily as specific qualities and talents and things like that. From that vibration, then they can move into all of the different aspects of their lives. And so that's one aspect. Naturally, being a psychic, I can also answer the questions, or some of them, that they need, whether it's guidance from people who've passed, whether it's, inner guidance that they haven't been able to pull out yet, whether it's, working to answer questions so they can move forward more quickly, because it's always better to move forward quickly if you can.
Yeah.
And just to be in that energy of inspiration, that inspiration can be quiet or it can be loud, and to be able to hold that for themselves. That is a future you want to live into. It's a present that is gorgeous, and it's a future you want to create. And that's what I love helping people do.
Oh, wow. That is so incredible. And time is going very, very fast. I've just got a couple of more questions for you, and then we're going to be wrapping it up. So you also work with private clients, and you do coaching on helping people how to heal and clear their money karma.
Yes.
So what is money karma?
So money karma is every conversation, every experience, every past life that you've ever had that's revolved around money, success, power, and judgment.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot. But when you think about it, so part of what we look at is, that your upbringing, every conversation your family had about money, whether they had, like, we have more than enough, we can do anything, or we have nothing, so you can't do anything. All of those influenced you. That's your past.
Correct.
Then we have past lives that we have lived. And some of us have had quite a few. So you could have been the queen, or you could have been a peasant. Anything that happened, any assumptions you made, are all carried into this life as well.
True.
So all of those different, and then of course what you decided about yourself. Like whether you can or you can't, whether life is fair or it isn't, all of those things. Everything is the karma. That's how I like to look at it. And so what we want to do is clear that. Sometimes you need to understand it, because it's actually your modus operandi, meaning you're acting from that place, and those decisions and judgments about yourself, about life, about money, success, etc. Sometimes it's just debris, and you can just clear it and not even know it's there, and it doesn't matter. Just get rid of it. And so I work with people to do that, and I actually help them follow the flow of all of the things that limit them in their karma, so that they can just clear it. If it needs to be healed, it needs to be healed. Otherwise, we just clear it and move on. So there's an opening for their true success, whatever that looks like to them.
Wow. And this opening for true success, this is like a personal sacred space. Is that correct?
Yes,
And
exactly.
can you tell us about your free gift that you're going to be giving individuals?
I would love to. Thank you. So, my free gift is a personal sacred space meditation. It's an audio meditation that you can download, and I would tell you to listen to it at least every single day. Personal sacred space is your own energy field outside of you and inside of you. So, when we're in the world, we get influenced by everything that comes to us: little children, ducks quacking, the rain, people's judgments, television commercials, whatever it is. It all influences us. And the more sensitive you are, the more you actually absorb it. So your
Mm.
personal sacred space is, and this meditation helps you clear that so that you are resonating to yourself. And that creates your personal sacred space. Anything that happens outside of you, you can notice and you can participate with it, but you don't have to absorb it and live from those things. And so it creates a whole other vibration for you to really feel clear and open and secure and be the brilliant person that you actually are.
Wow. And that's so important. So the link for that is going to be in the show notes. So if you're listening to this, make sure you go to the link and you get this from Lumari so that you're able to create a personal sacred space, especially if you're one of the sensitive people, because you're absorbing all of that all around you. You might not want that in your personal space.
Yeah, I would probably say you don't.
Probably not. I understand. I have a
Yes.
beautiful waterfront property, but I have wonderful ducks and geese all night long that like to squawk. And so
Yeah. Yes.
so it's beautiful, but once I clear my personal space, then that squawking or bickering or whatever they're doing out there, all of a sudden it's gone.
Yes.
And then that's important. So, Lumari, is there any last tips you want to give our audience? And can you please give your website so that individuals can get a hold of you?
Yes. Um, my suggestion and tip is to really tune in to what you personally find inspiring and joyful in your life. And then go with that no matter what it looks like. You don't have to drop everything and run towards it, but really follow that pathway, because the energy, the surprises, and the delights are going to feed your soul, your spirit, and your life. And that's what we want for you. And my website is lumari.com, which is LUMARI.com. Tons of different things there for you to look at and explore. And I would love to hear, how people liked our interview, because I've had a blast, Lucy.
This has been phenomenal, and it's gone so fast. So, Lumari,
Yes.
thank you for being on the Wealthy Wednesday show. I am so honored and so blessed that you're taking time out of your incredible schedule so that you can give tips and strategies and talk about the personal space and give a personal space meditation to our audience. So, thank you.
Oh, my honor and my delight, Lucy. Thank you.
Thank you. So, I would like to thank you, my audience. You are the reason why I come together every single week with incredible individuals. I would like to ask you, if you are listening to this on YouTube, please click the subscribe button. If you're listening to this on iHeart or if you're on any other modality, please make sure that you subscribe there too. So you can get a hold of me at lucymcmonagle.com. I just recently had my new book, Magical Money Manifestations, out. And if you're interested in creating a more powerful life, get a hold of me, get a hold of Lumari, or get a hold of my books or any of her books. So until next time, abundant blessings.
Thank you for listening to the Wealthy Wednesday Show. This is your host, Lucy McMonagle. I am the Mystic Wealth Creator, a mentor for conscious women entrepreneurs, helping them create more freedom in their business through conscious wealth creation. I would love to extend to you a free gift. And all you need to do is go to my website at lucymcmonagle.com. That's LucyMcmonagle.com to get your free gift. So until next time, abundant blessings.